Hello, I'm Dave Ennin, agricultural credit analyst, working with the Dallas branch dealers. Like many of you, I started working with Deere Credit Services in July of '86 when our company was formed. Those of you who have started with our company since that time have been part of the growth and the change that we've seen at Deere Credit Services. Yep, we've seen growth and we've seen change. When I started working in this office, we had approximately 35 employees. Now we have nearly 300. That's growth and that's change. Now I'd like to introduce you to some of the employees of Deere Credit Services.
Welcome to Deere Credit Services, the corporate headquarters of our company. This is the personnel department. I'm Corey Mills. And what we're going to do this morning is I'm just going to have each person within our area introduce themselves. But before I do, I'd like to just give you a little idea of what personnel does here. We're the service environment to the company. We take care of all the mailroom responsibilities, all the word processing and general correspondence to the whole company nationwide, as well as the recruitment and the benefits pretty much for the company as well as company cars. And with that, I'll just turn to the next person, and you can go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do.
Pat Stanhope, Personnel Coordinator. I am in charge of the personnel record system, keeping the information current and updated. I assist with the new hires and orientation, and I'm responsible for the insurance claims.
I'm Mary Keister. I'm Jerry Burke's secretary. I've probably spoken to many of you on the phone. If Corey's away from his desk or on the phone, his calls are reverted to my telephone, so many times you'll talk to me instead of Corey.
Hi, I'm Patty Graham. I'm Greg Cripple's secretary, and I handle your vacations. And lots of times when you call to talk to Sarah, I sit next to Sarah, and I answer the phone and transfer you over.
Hello, I'm Sarah Houchins. I'm in charge of the company car fleet, and I type all POs for the company.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Osborne. I'm in word processing, and we're responsible for all general office correspondence. I'm Amber King. I'm also in word processing. We also type all repossession and deferral letters.
Hi, I'm Gary Meyer. I work in the mailroom. I send out all your daily correspondence and supplies and forms that you need.
Hi, my name's James Payne. I work in the mailroom, and along with Gary, I'm in charge of keeping the envelope inventory and sending the forms that you need daily.
Hi, I'm Kermit Van Roppel. I'm your training instructor. I'll be responsible for your training needs and putting you into the courses through management development.
I'm Claudia Evenson, and I supervise the prior approval department. We receive calls from dealers that come in and they want pre-approval on a customer, and we take that information and add it directly on the system, and then we route it to an analyst for decision.
I'm Lisa Haraldson, and I process prior approvals for industrial equipment.
Hi, I'm Linda Von Oz, and I process prior approvals for ag and consumer products.
My name is Michelle Coffey, and I'm the Roll River Phone Clerk.
Arnie Folden, CBR Clerk.
Hi, I'm Stacy Cruz, and I'm a record clerk for RV.
Vicki Richardson, I'm in acceptance for RVs.
Loretta Adams, I'm in acceptance for the recreational vehicle section.
My name is Beth Jones, and I'm a prior approval clerk for industrial unit.
I'm Jean Fleming, and I'm prior approval clerk for RVs.
I'm Tammy Brown, and I'm prior approval clerk for RVs.
I'm Griff Griffin, and I'm prior approval clerk for Ag CP.
I'm Sean Zimmerman, and I'm prior approval clerk for Ag and CP.
I'm Maria Coley, I'm records clerk for RV.
Good morning. I'm Bonnie Gracier, Division Manager of Acceptance. I work with the Dallas branch, Kansas City branch, and Minneapolis branch. This morning we'd like to give you a brief overview of what the Acceptance Department's main goal is, and then let you meet the credit analysts that are buying the notes that you're out there collecting. Our main goal is to work with the John Deere dealers in helping them tailor financing to meet customer needs. The credit analyst's primary function is to help the dealer find a way to finance the equipment the customer wants to purchase. This entails making special deals, tailoring the financing to meet the individual risk that we are accepting on each contract. They also work with transfer of equities, interpreting programs. Your role in the acceptance department or helping the acceptance department is when we call you as credit analysts to help us evaluate that customer's risk. We may be financing a customer that we know has had past due history with us, has not paid us as agreed, and we may call you to find out how has that customer met that obligation. Did he work with you, or did he walk away? Did he lie to you? So we will contact you from time to time to help us make that credit decision. You may find also that we don't always make that acceptance decision exactly as you recommended due to various other situations or circumstances that we have to take in effect, but we will try to tailor that deal to lower the risk in case there is a repossession, lower our chances of loss if we do have to take those notes on those very marginal customers. So now to introduce themselves, I would like to give you to the credit analyst.
Hello, I'm David Hugert. I work with Kansas City dealers.
Hi, I'm Kevin Carney. I work with Kansas City dealers.
Hello, I'm Craig Detlinger. I work with Kansas City dealers.
Hello, I'm Phyllis Jessen. I work with the Minneapolis dealers.
Hello, I'm Max Parks. I work with the dealers from the Minneapolis branch.
Hello, I'm Randy Shaw. I work with the Dallas branch dealers.
Hello, I'm Kathy Young. I work with the Dallas branch dealers.
Hi, remember me? I'm Dave Ennan. I work with Dallas branch dealers.
Hello, I'm Farrell Joshua. I work with the recreational vehicle dealers.
Hi, I'm Marge Chapman. I work with recreational vehicles in Texas and the Southwest.
Hi, I'm Mike Cash, and I work with the recreational vehicle dealers as well.
Hi, I'm Ron Williams. I'm a credit analyst working with recreational vehicle loans. I work the northeastern region of the United States.
I'm Susie Reed. I work with recreational vehicles. I work the state of Florida.
I'm Stan Engel, recreational vehicle analyst. I work with dealers in the Northwest region, Alaska, and Camino campers.
My name is Roger Johnson. I'm a division manager in the acceptance department, and our division works with the dealers out of the Columbus and Atlanta branches.
I'm Wayne Fowler, credit analyst for agricultural and consumer products, working with dealers out of both the Columbus and Atlanta branches.
I'm Jerry Telling, credit analyst in agriculture. I work with the dealers out of the Columbus branch and also the Atlanta branch.
My name is Brian Henry. I work with the dealers from the Columbus, Ohio branch.
My name's Sam Hoover. I work with dealers from the Columbus branch.
Hi, I'm Kurt McLean, credit analyst working with dealers out of the Atlanta branch.
Hi, I'm Terry Cockrell, credit analyst working with dealers out of the Atlanta branch.
Hi, I'm Jerry Hensley. I work with the industrial dealers out of the eastern and central regions.
Hi, I'm Peter Sebastian. I'm a credit analyst, and I work with the eastern industrial dealers.
Hello, I'm Richard Chappell. I work with the western and central industrial dealers.
I'm John Tibbles, credit manager, wholesale finance, Deer Credit Services. Our mission is to provide flooring of inventory for RV dealers in the 49 states exclusive of Hawaii.
Hi, I'm Jim Minch, Division Credit Manager, Wholesale Finance for the eastern part of the United States.
Hello, I'm Brian Conrad, Division Credit Manager, Western United States.
Hi, I'm Cindy Johnson, records clerk.
Hi, I'm Ginger Hoover, a settlement processor.
Hello and welcome to Deer Credit Services here in West Des Moines, Iowa. I'm Carol Anderson, manager of the Customer Service Department. The Customer Service Department is primarily responsible to respond in a prompt and friendly manner to customers' calls regarding information about their accounts, dealers' calls regarding our levels of service to their organization, and any calls from our manufacturing or marketing units about the service levels. Today I'd like to have you meet our customer service group here at Deer Credit Services.
Thank you, Carol. My name is Gary Watt. I'm a customer service representative, and I'm with the new OMC Finance Group.
I'm Larry Nichols. I also work with the OMC Customer Service Group.
My name is Terry Digman. I'm the new customer service rep. I'm working with our industrial dealers and customers.
My name is Denny Schultz. I work with the RV financing organization.
My name is John Worth, customer service rep, working with the Minneapolis dealers.
My name is Max Wilkinson, working with the customer service area, servicing Dallas area.
Hi, I'm Chuck Berg. I'm the customer service representative responsible for the Kansas City branch area.
Hi, I'm Rich Lang. I'm customer service rep for the East Coast part of the country.
I'm Dave Wiles, handle Atlanta branch, dealers and customers.
Hi, I'm Lynn Arthur, and I supervise the customer service clerks. We like to refer to this as a frontline group as we take most of your incoming calls. I'd like for you to meet the rest of the group.
Hi, my name's Lenny Youngquist. Hi, I'm Sharon Schmidt, and I work with the OMC group.
I'm Steph Cooker. Hi, I'm Melinda Fontanini.
Hi, I'm Linda Benton.
Hi, I'm Donnerine Reynolds. Hi, I'm Cheryl Carlson, and I work with the OMC group.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Ireland, and I also work with the OMC group.
Hi, I'm Lynette Conway. Hi, I'm Dina Ford.
Hi, I'm Julie Borseth. I'm the supervisor of processing for OMC at Deer Credit Services. Our group handles the processing of the notes. The contracts that come in are data entered and audited by our group. We also have prior approval, and you'll be meeting those later. Right now, I'd like you to meet the people who make OMC financing happen at Deer Credit Services.
I'm Clydette Cox, Senior Auditor.
Terry McCown, Note Auditor.
I'm Kim Sullivan, Auditor.
I'm Mary Harold, UCC Clerk.
I'm Carrie Jen, and I'm the funding clerk.
I'm Carmen Cook, and I'm the contract entry clerk. I'm Chris Carter, contract entry clerk.
Hello, my name is Dwight Lorette, and I'm Division Manager of OMC Finance here at Deer Credit Services. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce you to the people behind the scene that makes your credit approvals happen.
My name is Kevin Esslinger, Credit Analyst at OMC Finance.
My name is Keith Folkerts, Credit Analyst, OMC Finance.
My name is Mary Herrick, Credit Analyst, OMC Finance.
My name is Daryl Strickland. I'm a credit analyst for OMC Finance.
I'm Marilyn Coots, Credit Analyst for OMC Finance.
My name is Scott Peterson, and I'm a Credit Analyst for OMC Finance.
My name is Linda Walker. I'm record clerk for OMC Finance.
Hi, I'm Deb Sheehy. I am a prior approval clerk for OMC Financing.
My name is Sharon Dew, and I'm the CBR clerk for OMC.
I'm Deb Gunnis, and I am the OMC prior approval clerk.
Hi, I'm Anita Shastine, prior approval clerk for OMC Finance.
I'm Joni Chase, prior approval clerk for OMC Finance.
Hi, my name is Cheryl Harris, and I'm a prior approval clerk for OMC Finance.
Hello, at this time I'd like to introduce the marketing department at Deer Credit Services. We are responsible for the sales and marketing functions of the John Deere Finance plans. My name is Rock Dold, Senior Marketing Rep for Recreational Vehicle Finance.
Debbie Hunnell, clerk for the recreational vehicles.
Mike Hennebury, Senior Ag Marketing Rep, Agricultural Financing.
Randy Davis, Senior Marketing Rep, Consumer Products Financing.
I'm Cindy Hoover, and I'm the secretary for the Ag and CP Marketing Group.
Hello, my name is Dick Baker. I'm a supervisor in the Information Systems Group. Our group is the people behind the people. We are the ones that are supporting the tools that other people use in enabling you to do your job better.
My name is Ted Wacholtz. I am one of the other supervisors in the Information Systems Department, and as Dick mentioned, we're the jockstraps. We support this office.
My name is Yuan Cham.
I'm Cammie Beeson.
Hi, I'm Pam Reich.
Hi, I'm Kim Hewen.
Hi, I'm Annette Root.
Hi, I'm June Pazinski. Hi, I'm Di Kalinga.
Hi, I'm Pat McWilliams.
John Crone,
Joe Cousins,
Art Zander,
Daniel Richardson.
Deb Polchow.
Mark Malice.
Debbie Murphy.
Russ Koval.
Dave Thalen.
Dick Elskamp.
I'm Barbara Ball with Deer Credit Services, and our department processes all of the new
retail notes here at Deer Credit Services. Maggie Ryland, lease auditor for the Kansas City and Minneapolis areas.
Kathy Rubner, lease auditor for the Dallas and Columbus area.
Juanita Salsuedo, lease auditor for industrial and Atlanta areas.
Shelley Lawrence, I'm the record clerk for lease processing.
Joe Bushman, I'm the senior note auditor. I work with the Dallas and Kansas City dealers.
Kathy Bunberg, contract entry clerk, Dallas and Kansas City dealers.
Hi, I'm Judy Whitert. I'm a note auditor, and I work with the Dallas branch and the Dallas dealers.
Hi, I'm Mary Allen. I'm a note auditor, and I work with the Kansas City dealers.
Teresa Welch, I'm a note auditor, and I work with the Kansas City branch. Leslie Ballou, I'm a record clerk, and I work with the Kansas City dealers.
Donna Young, I'm a record clerk with Dallas.
Leah Reed, I'm a note auditor, the Dallas dealers, and Dallas branch.
Rebecca Cannon, and I do contract revisions with the Kansas City, Atlanta, and Dallas branch.
I'm Lisa Cooper, note auditor with RV Financing.
Deborah Anderson, contract entry clerk, RV financing.
Jenna Miller, record clerk, RV financing.
Lisa Humphrey, record clerk, RV financing.
Liz McLeans, note auditor, RV financing.
Eileen Brotherson, senior note auditor for the industrial and Columbus branches.
Hi, I'm Dan Wilson. I'm a note auditor, and I'm with the Columbus branch.
Debbie Swift, record clerk with the Columbus branch.
Hi, I'm Kenny Jo G., and I'm a note auditor with the Columbus branch.
Janetta Bird, insurance verification clerk. I'm with the industrial and all of the branches.
Sherry Ogle, contract entry with the industrial dealers.
Hi, I'm Jerry Augustus. I'm a note auditor with the industrial branch. Hello, I'm Kathy Kane, senior note auditor with Atlanta and Minneapolis branches.
Barb Fortune, note auditor with Minneapolis branch.
Donna Tyner, note auditor with Minneapolis branch.
Lisa Curtis, record clerk with Minneapolis branch.
Hi, Deb Olson, record clerk. I work with the Atlanta branch. Sue Egan, contract entry clerk. I work with Atlanta branch.
Kim Stills, note auditor, work with Atlanta branch.
Lori Craig, note auditor, work with Atlanta branch.
Welcome to Deer Credit Services. This is the UCC department. I am Joan Dodge, and I supervise this exceptional group of people. We do all the filing and the releasing and tracking of the UCC titles on all the equipment that we finance. And I'll let each one of them introduce the areas where they work in themselves.
Hi, I'm Linda Hart. I'm the senior UCC specialist, and I work with the dealers, and I work with the Kansas City branch of Deer Credit Services.
Hi, I'm Georgia Verdorn, and I'm the UCC specialist. I handle the Dallas area.
Hi, I'm Angela Dell, and I handle the Minneapolis area.
My name's Lene Mackey, and I work primarily with the Atlanta branch.
I'm Laura Nache, and I work with the Columbus branch.
Hello, I'm Dean Pillingsrud, and I take care of the titles for industrial, ag, and RV.
Hi, welcome to the accounting department. I'm Pat Van Dyke. I'm the accounting supervisor. Our department is responsible for summarizing all the financial information for both Deer Credit Services and John Deere Leasing Company. And now the rest of the members of the department will tell you who they are and give you a little information about what they do.
My name's Al Tolkheim. I'm a staff accountant in the accounting department. A lot of my job involves telepayments, which, as you all know, is how you're reimbursed for your travel expenses.
Hi, I'm Carmen Hampton. I'm salary payroll clerk. Obviously, I'm the one responsible for doing your payroll.
Hi, I'm Karen Weeks, and I'm the batch control for the JV system. My name is Mary Jeffries. My title is Accounts Payable Clerk. I prepare all the invoices for payments. So remember, anything that you purchase, I need a receipt, and also be sure to have purchase orders requested. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shirley Leonard, and I do expense reports.
Hi, my name is Steve Holmes. I'm responsible for the leasing company's accounting, and special projects in the Controller's Department. We prepare monthly financial statements for the leasing company as well as management reports, and also work on special projects for new financing products such as wholesale RV financing and OMC boat financing.
Hi, my name is Chris Whitehead, staff accountant. I work on special projects in the accounting department.
Hi, I'm Ruth Wagner, and I'm the lease accountant.
Hi, I'm LaDon Sloan, and I'm the lease accounting clerk.
I'm Rod Gwaltney, administrator of the John Deere Credit Card Program. I'm the primary contact with GECC, the branches, and the collection units on items concerning the credit card program and its activities.
Hi, my name is Mark Wiedebeck, and I'm the supervisor of data processing and micrographics. The operations department here is responsible for submitting all the jobs that we run for each of the departments here: collections, retail, leasing, and wholesale. We also print the jobs and distribute them. The micrographics department is in charge of microfilming all contracts, leases, documents of that nature that come in, so that if there are any problems or anybody needs to see them, they will be there for them.
My name is Jeff Madsen, and I am a computer operator here at DCS.
My name is Paula Gibson, and I'm a micrographic operator.
My name is Kyle Troyer. I'm a specialist in the micrographics department.
My name is Ricky King, and I'm a micrographics operator.
My name is Bill Grund. I'm the online coordinator. I maintain the CBX, the phone mail system, and I help maintain the computer system.
I'm Debbie Klein, and I'm a programming clerk.
I'm Renee Hissler, and I'm a computer operator.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the annual meeting 1988. My name is Mike Meyer. I'm the manager of litigation, in charge of the litigation area, the repossession area, and the deficiency area for Deere Credit Services. We're here today to introduce ourselves to you. We handle all the retail notes throughout the United States as far as bankruptcies and replevants. We also interact with our new business ventures, OMC and RV. We're here to make your job a bit easier. We're an extension of your collection effort. So to start the introductions.
Hi, I'm Bob Thompson, Deficiency Administrator.
I'm Deb Hagee. I work in the Deficiency Department.
I'm Priscilla England, litigation clerk for John Hollis.
I'm John Hollis, litigation administrator for the Southern United States.
I'm Connie Dewey, litigation clerk for John Hyatt.
I'm John Hyatt, litigation administrator for the Northeastern United States.
I'm Holly Novelli, litigation clerk for John Weatherford.
I'm John Weatherford, litigation administrator for the Midwest and parts of the Southeast.
Hi, I'm Gene Johnson, litigation administrator, Western United States.
Hi, I'm Mert Howard, legal clerk for Gene Johnson.
And I'm Joanne Smith, administrator for Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, and Nebraska.
I'm Lori Deal. I'm litigation clerk for Joanne Smith.
Hi, I'm Craig Baker, litigation administrator for Louisiana, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona.
I'm Jane Nesserly, and I'm the litigation clerk for Craig Beggar.
Keith Simmons, repossession department.
I'm Julie Anderson, repossession department.
Krista Stiefel, repossession department.
Hi, I'm Ray Lance, supervisor of repossession department.
Hello, my name is Jim Epp. I'm division manager of front-end collections. Our responsibility is to collect past due accounts via telephone. We collect customers for John Deere, for outside financing, which includes RVs and OMC. We also collect farm plan accounts and also GECC accounts that have been charged back to Deere & Company. We presently have 2 supervisors, 11 full-time telephone collectors, 4 part-time collectors, and 4 clerks that support the collectors. We also do skip tracing within our department for telephone collection. We also are in charge of loading all deferrals and doing the calculations on it.
My name is Paul Kraft. I'm a day collector.
My name's Terry Grimm. I'm a day collector.
My name's Alona Frost, and I'm a day collector.
My name is Carol Cook, and I'm a day collector.
My name is Darla Harkin. I do collections during the day and part-time skip tracing.
Hi, I'm Barb Peters. I'm the day clerk.
Hi, I'm Deb Russell, and I process deferrals.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Speaker, and I'm a deferral clerk.
I'm Ron Carnitz, the supervisor in the day shift.
My name is Kathy Frommels, and I'm supervisor of the night crew. I also handle the farm plan accounts. I'm Kim Ramey, and I'm the night clerk.
My name is Tina Morrow, and I'm one of the night collectors.
My name is Tanya Williams. I'm a night collector.
Hi, I'm Teresa Bazanka, and I'm a night collector.
I'm Marty Rosenstill, and I'm a night collector.
I'm Steve Davis, and I'm a night collector.
My name is Bernie Napolsky, and I collect farm plan accounts.
Hello, I'm Art Whitcock, and I work on several special projects. I think I've met most of you. The projects I'm working on currently are the PC pilot, the retail note program, the credit scoring models, and some of the industrial and ag rates that we're charging our customers. To my left are PC administrators, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Bob O'Malley, and I'm a PC administrator.
I'm Bernie Cook, also a PC administrator.
Hello, my name is Wayne Jensen, manager of leasing. We're about to see a dramatic event. We're going to be opening the vault of John Deere Leasing Company. We may find old combines and old tractors, but in all seriousness, the leasing department manages what we call the 3 Ps: policies, procedures, and programs. With me here to my left is our whole leasing department, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves and their functions. Julie?
Hi, I'm Julie Bowie, and I handle the asset management area. Most of you know it as maturing leases and this type of thing.
I'm Christy Toman, and I assist in all areas.
I'm Dave Mossman, lease plan administrator, and I handle pricing, new programs, and a lot of liaison work.
Hello, my name is Anna Lou Dyke, and I am supervisor of the cash and document processing department. In this department, we apply cash to the customer's account through the bank suspense, and we also do online entries with journal vouchers to these customers' accounts for corrections.
Hi, my name is Sandy Gomez, and I work in documentation.
Hi, I'm Carol Stufka, and I also work in documentation.
Julie Miller, I work in cash.
Chris Ryan, cash processing.
Teresa Armstrong, documentation.
Heather Armstrong, cash processing.
Suzanne Bell, cash processing.
Cindy Sparks, cash processing.
Judy Buseman, cash processing.
Nita Maloney, cash processing.
Cheryl Smith, documentation.
I'm Kathy Ostring, documentation.
Hi, remember me? I'm Dave Ennin. I hope you enjoyed this video introduction to the employees of Deere Credit Services. We've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Thank you.